It was his daughter's birthday. His mother had given him some money for the occasion. Instead of being grateful, the man made excuses to ask for even more cash. His mother was getting on in years, yet she still had to work selling vegetables to make ends meet. Rather than feeling guilty about this after she left the house, he went ahead and stole her bank card. This man's name is Gi-hun, also known as John Jack, or other names. He withdrew the money and headed straight to the horse track to gamble, losing it all just like he always did. Maybe luck was on his side that day. He actually won the second race. Flush with his big winnings, he even tipped the cashier generously. As soon as he stepped outside, he ran into loan sharks who were after him. While running away, he knocked over a young woman. He didn't give it much thought, just helped her pick up her drink and kept running. Before long, the loan sharks cornered him in a restroom. They demanded their money back, so he reached into his pocket, only to find his cash had vanished. That's when it hit him. The girl he'd bumped into must have been a pickpocket. When the loan sharks saw he was broke, they forced him to sign a contract. If he didn't pay up within a month, they'd harvest his organs. Desperate to get his daughter a gift, Gi-hun had no choice but to go back to the track and ask the cashier for his tip back. After dropping his daughter off with his ex-wife, Gi-hun took the subway home. While waiting for his train, he encountered a strange man who invited him to play a game called Dokji. If Gi-hun won, he'd get 100,000 won. If he lost, he'd have to take a slap to the face as payment. With nowhere else to turn, Gi-hun agreed. But his luck was terrible. He kept getting slapped over and over. After countless attempts, he finally won once and walked away with a decent chunk of money. When the game ended, the man asked if he'd be interested in playing something more exciting. It could earn him even more money, enough to pay off all his debts. Seeing that this stranger knew way too much about his life, Gi-hun became suspicious. The man didn't push it, just handed him a business card with contact information. On his way home, Gi-hun stopped to buy some fish from a shop owned by his childhood friend Sang-woo's family. He casually asked about Sang-woo, and his mother mentioned he was overseas on business. Along the way, Gi-hun fed some of the fish to a stray kitten, happily telling the cat that he'd bought the fish with money he'd earned by getting slapped around. At dinner, Gi-hun gave his mother the rest of his winnings, but she couldn't bring herself to be happy. Gi-hun's ex-wife was planning to move abroad with her current husband, which meant his mother would never see her granddaughter again. The only way to keep the little girl was if Gi-hun could prove he was financially capable of raising her himself.